all these kids who are participating, their grandparents and parents went to residential school, and they are playing their parents in the show. It's quite powerful. So we just hope as many people will come out as possible.
Deanne Birch, the director of New Blood, says the production tells the story of Chief Vincent Yellow Old Woman.
He is a former chief of Siksika Nation. Siksika Nation is just west of Strathmore, just off Highway number 1. It started 10 years ago when I went to visit Writing on Stone Provincial Park, and I was just so moved by going on a trip of the pictographs. And the Blackfoot elder, she was a tour guide, and she told us many of the stories had been lost because when the Blackfoot people were put on reserves, they were no longer able to go back to the pictographs and learn of their history. And so it was my dance class that I was working with at the time, and we collaborated with the Blackfoot language class and their teacher, Eulalia Running Rabbit. And then one of the boys in the class, Hayden Yellow Old Woman, said, "Mrs. Birch, you need to talk to my grandpa." And he gave me this little ripped up piece of paper with a phone number. And 3 days later, I found it when I was going through my laundry, and I called it, and it was Chief Vincent. And he invited me to Siksika, and he told me his story of going to residential school and his battle with addictions and his story of healing and becoming chief of his people. So we knew we had inspiration for a story there.
Famous singer-songwriter Peter Gabriel sent in a video a few years ago giving his blessing to Birch to use songs from his album New Blood for the production. Gabriel said he was honored to have such a special part in the show.
I wrote a song, San Jacinto, which was sort of dealing with this issue. And, it ends with the words sort of hold the line. And I think that's what you're doing with this project.
New Blood will be playing at Casa on Friday evening at 7 p.m. For more information on the show, you can visit newblooddance.net. For Bridge City News, I'm Micah Quinn.